Welcome back, everyone. On today's section, we'll be explaining about the next phase of the market on the XY. So we'll be explaining about gold. Um, we'll be explaining about Bitcoin. We're explaining about the XY. So these are the three pairs we'll be talking about on today's section. So on our last video, we analyzed the charts on where the XY will be and which has correctly been placed at that key level. So on today's section, we'll be explaining the next step of it. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share to friends, to those that are traders or wish to trade. And if you actually want to learn how to trade, um, need a daily signal and all that, join our Telegram channel, which is on the screen, for more updates like that. So on today's section, we explain next on the X1. The X1 on a weekly time frame has tapped on the monthly key level perfectly, and I expect DXY to move right. I expect a huge pump on that. And today is the last day of the month. This is the last day of the month, and the XY closed at the monthly key level today. So from next month, which is August, I expect a huge pump on the XY and huge dump on Bitcoin, huge dump on USD, um gold used up on a lot and lot of care throughout August. August will be a month of huge dumps. A lot of huge dumps. So on the 4 hours time frame, we expect the XY to come back right here, filling the internal gap, right? We still expect the XY to still whine and dine around this level. So today I will not take a trade, which is Friday. I'll take a trade on Monday opening. I expect a Monday opening to be a bullish movement on the XY, which means I expect a crash on Bitcoin from this zone. So if I'm to enter a trade on Bitcoin, I'll be looking onto this level right here on Bitcoin, this level right here. This is actually my entry for Bitcoin crash. 10 hour out. You can place it to 9 hour, you can place it to 10 hour. So if you put in $100 on this trade, you should be expecting a $1,000. A $1,000 you're expecting a $10,000, and a $10,000 you're expecting a what? $100,000. It's more like a high probability trade. I expect Bitcoin to come back here, close Friday, wine and dine, wine and dine, wine and dine throughout the weekend before a dump on Monday, a dump or a dump on Sunday right here, each pump to fill in the internal, and a dump on Monday, a full dump on Monday. That's actually my plan towards Bitcoin. My plan towards Bitcoin. So make sure you are in my Telegram channel. I'm gonna drop the signal, I'm gonna drop the entry, I'm gonna drop the exit. Make sure you are on my Telegram channel. So as for gold, gold I've expected the lower time frame key level. I just expect gold, nothing much from gold. I expect gold to fill in this zone, this internal key level right here. So I just expect gold to come back right here and up. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the end of an era. Gold tried his best to give some good bullish movements. July was a bad month for majority of traders because it was full of accumulation. People will look for a short buyers. It will turn to a long. Uh, it's bullish, it's bearish, it's bullish, it's bearish, it's bullish, it's bearish, it's bullish. So a lot of traders couldn't find a real direction because it was over accumulating. The accumulation was just too much. So for the XY, we expect a bullish movement, right? On August. Expect a bullish movement on August. Which is, yeah, expect a bullish movement for August. right? We expect the XY to actually take out every single thing. It might, those that actually love order blocks, it might actually come right here, right? It might actually come by right there, and that will be a point of entry. So if I'm to enter a long entry on the XY, I might be looking onto this level, this particular level, right? This particular level, and all right there. So I drop an entry on the XY, I drop an entry on Bitcoin, I drop an entry on Bitcoin. I expect Bitcoin to what? To clear down the according to our last video. I expect Bitcoin to come back to the zone, which is $43,000. I expect Bitcoin to come back to this level. I expect gold to actually come back to this level also, which is $34,000. Nothing much, nothing less, more downward movement, more downward movement. So the entries, the exits, a lot of things will be explained tomorrow and next tomorrow. How the market is going to open, we're going to place our trade, and a lot of things. So please sit tight, stay tuned, and God bless you. Have a nice day, everyone.